The heartland of America is reeling. A giant has stumbled, and the tremors are being felt from coast to coast. Case IH, a name synonymous with American agriculture, has slammed the brakes on $34.5 billion worth of deals. This isn't just a business decision, it's a declaration of war on American farmers. Farmers across the nation are staring into the abyss. They rely on Case IH machinery like a lifeline. Tractors, combines, planters, the tools that put food on our tables are now in jeopardy. The supply chain is in chaos, dealers are scrambling, and in the fields a chill wind blows, the harbinger of a very uncertain future. This isn't a drill, folks. This is a 5-alarm fire. And the people holding the hoses? They seem to have misplaced the water. For generations, the Case IH logo has been a beacon of hope for American farmers. It represents more than just a brand. It stands for a legacy of hard work, dedication, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in agriculture. Farmers across the nation have come to trust and rely on Case IH to help them cultivate their dreams and sustain their livelihoods. It's a symbol of innovation, reliability, and American ingenuity. Each piece of equipment is designed with the farmer in mind, ensuring that they have the tools they need to succeed in an ever-changing agricultural landscape. The technology and engineering behind Case IH machinery are a testament to the company's commitment to advancing the industry. From the smallest family farms to vast agricultural operations, Case IH equipment has been the backbone of American agriculture. These machines have tilled the soil, planted the seeds, and harvested the crops that feed our nation and the world. They have been there through the good times and the bad, standing as a pillar of support for farmers everywhere. These machines are not just hunks of metal, they are the embodiment of countless hours of labor, innovation, and passion. Each tractor, combine, and implement is a tool that transforms the farmer's vision into reality, turning the earth's potential into bountiful harvests. They are the lifeblood of rural communities. In many small towns, the presence of Case IH equipment is a common sight, a reminder of the enduring spirit of the American farmer. These machines bring people together, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. A new tractor isn't just a purchase, it's an investment in the future. It's a commitment to the land, to the family, and to the community. Farmers know that with Case IH they are getting more than just a machine. They are getting a partner in their journey towards a prosperous future, an investment that now hangs precariously in the balance. The challenges facing the agricultural sector today are unprecedented, and the uncertainty is palpable. Farmers are grappling with the reality that the tools they need to thrive may be slipping out of reach. This shutdown isn't just about dollars and cents, it's about the very essence of what it means to be a farmer. It's about the sweat, the tears, and the unwavering determination to keep going, even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about livelihoods, legacies, and the very fabric of rural America. Generations of farmers have built their lives around the land, passing down their knowledge and traditions. The current crisis threatens to unravel the tapestry of these communities, leaving a void that cannot easily be filled. It's about the farmer who has poured his heart and soul into his land, only to be told the tools he needs are out of reach. It's about the dreams that hang in the balance, the hopes that are put on hold, and the resilience that is tested every single day. It's about the families who rely on the income from those fields, now facing an uncertain future. The impact of this crisis extends beyond the fields and into the homes of countless families, who are now left wondering what tomorrow will bring. The story of Case IH and the American farmer is one of perseverance, community, and an unbreakable bond with the land. $34.5 billion. That's not pocket change. It's not even a rounding error in the federal budget. It's a staggering sum of money that represents the potential economic devastation facing the American agricultural industry. This isn't just about lost sales for Case IH, it's about the ripple effect that will be felt throughout the entire economy. Dealers will be forced to close their doors, suppliers will see orders vanish, and the dominoes will continue to fall, impacting industries far beyond the farm. This is an economic earthquake, and we are all standing on the fault line. The tremors are already being felt, and the aftershocks promise to be even more devastating. This isn't hyperbole, it's economic reality. And how has former President Trump responded to this unfolding crisis? Well, in typical Trump fashion, he's taken to social media and public rallies to voice his opinions loudly and without restraint. With his trademark subtlety, of course. His speeches are filled with fiery rhetoric, aiming to stir up his base and draw attention to himself. That's right, folks. The man who once tweeted that he could shoot somebody and not lose any voters is now expressing his deep concern over the plight of American farmers. His tweets and statements are filled with dramatic flair, painting himself as the savior of the rural heartland. But let's not be fooled by this sudden display of empathy. It's important to remember that Trump's actions often speak louder than his words. Trump's outrage is less about the farmers themselves and more about the political opportunity this crisis presents. He sees this as a chance to rally his supporters and gain political leverage. He smells blood in the water and he's circling like a shark, eager to exploit this disaster for his own political gain. His strategy is clear: use the crisis to bolster his image and attack his political opponents. Remember, this is the same man who waged a trade war that devastated American agriculture. His tariffs and trade policies led to significant financial losses for farmers, many of whom are still struggling to recover. The same man who implemented policies that disproportionately harmed rural communities. His administration's decisions led to the closure of many small farms and increased financial strain on rural families. And now, he has the audacity to present himself as the champion of the American farmer? Please. It's a calculated move designed to win back the support of a demographic he once alienated, but will the farmers buy into this narrative or will they see through the facade? But let's be clear, the case IH shutdown is not an isolated incident. It's a symptom of a much larger problem. A problem that has been festering for years under the Trump administration. From the halls of Congress to the agencies that regulate American industry, chaos has become the norm. Remember the USAID shutdown, the NIH restrictions, the assault on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs? These weren't accidents, folks. They were deliberate acts of sabotage designed to dismantle the very institutions that make America great. This is the legacy of the Trump administration, a government paralyzed by infighting, crippled by incompetence, and more concerned with scoring political points than serving the American people. And the case IH shutdown is just the latest example of the devastating consequences of this reckless approach to governance. Section 6. The courts push back, a glimmer in the darkness. Thankfully, it's not all doom and gloom. Amidst the chaos, there are glimmers of hope. A federal judge recently blocked Trump's attempt to remove the head of the Office of Special Counsel, and the courts continue to push back against his most egregious overreaches. Civil rights organizations are suing the administration over the DEI orders. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle are speaking out against the administration's excesses. The system, while bruised and battered, is showing signs of life. But let's not kid ourselves. The road ahead will be long and arduous. The damage inflicted by the Trump administration will take years, if not decades, to repair. And the case IH shutdown is a stark reminder of the stakes involved. Section 7. Musk in the machine, efficiency or chaos. And then there's Elon Musk. Yes, that Elon Musk. The man who has become synonymous with innovation, disruption, and sometimes controversy. The self-proclaimed techno-king who now heads the Department of Government Efficiency. A title that sounds almost dystopian, doesn't it? Because apparently, who better to oversee the efficient functioning of government than a man who once tweeted that he was going to buy Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in? A joke, perhaps, but one that makes you wonder about his approach to governance. Musk's involvement in the USAID shutdown, while perhaps well-intentioned, has only added to the sense of chaos and uncertainty. His radical changes have left many questioning the stability of essential services. His cost-cutting measures have been met with lawsuits and accusations of recklessness. Critics argue that his approach, while efficient in the corporate world, may not translate well to the public sector, and his presence in the Trump administration has done little to inspire confidence in the government's ability to address the case IH crisis. The public remains skeptical, wondering if his business acumen can truly solve complex governmental issues. Look, I'm all for innovation. There's no denying that Musk has revolutionized multiple industries from electric cars to space travel. But when it comes to governing, I prefer my leaders to have a bit more experience than sending rockets into space and building electric cars. Just a thought. Governance requires a different kind of expertise, one that balances innovation with stability and efficiency with empathy. The question remains, can Musk adapt his visionary mindset to the nuanced world of public administration? Section 8, Hunger Pangs, a nation on the precipice. The situation is dire. The case IH shutdown is a gut punch to the American farmer and a harbinger of things to come. We are staring down the barrel of a crisis that could have far-reaching consequences, not just for our economy but for our ability to feed ourselves. Empty shelves, soaring prices, social unrest. These are not scenarios from a dystopian novel. These are the very real possibilities that we face if we fail to address this crisis head-on. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Section 9, a call to action. Sowing the seeds of change. We cannot stand idly by while the backbone of our nation is broken. We cannot allow political opportunism to trump the needs of the American people. We must demand better. We need leaders who understand the complexities of the agricultural industry. Leaders who are willing to put the needs of their constituents ahead of their own political ambitions. Leaders who will fight for the farmers who put food on our tables. This isn't about left versus right. This is about right versus wrong. It's time to sow the seeds of change. It's time to stand up for American agriculture. It's time to stand up for America.